Jurassic World Dominion. So, in the last film of Jurassic World, the dinosaurs are unleashed onto our world because Ian believes, Ian, played by Jeff Goldblum, believes that the dinosaurs must live among us to survive and protect themselves. Because if you remember, after going to Aldemoto, they tried to rescue the dinosaurs. Then they ended up in this facility where they were doing all these experiments on dinosaurs. When of course you met the Indominus Rex, which basically became a massive thing. And then obviously you had the Engoraptor, which was also a thing. And he decided they needed to free the dinosaurs and let them live among us. Did we say this was a bad idea from the last film? Yes, we did. And in the film, guess what? Oh, it's a bad idea. And the story, basically, this organisation basically starts to home dinosaurs that are loose in the world and form their own little facility, kind of like a park. Sounds familiar. Well, actually, is familiar. And they bring the dinosaurs to save them from being extinct in their very own park run by a professor. Now, they are basically housing these dinosaurs to try and protect them, and humans are trying to live among them. I can't give too much away. Meanwhile, there's a imminent danger with the dinosaurs, where there's a type of experimentation going off in our sort of insect population that is seeming to gain out of control. That's when they're trying to discover why these creatures, these insects that I won't name, are basically becoming smarter, more predatory, and huge, massive, big sort of predators. There are a couple of scenes in this that will make you jump. The jump scares are great in it, don't get me wrong. They are absolutely brilliant in it. Especially the timing of the jump scares, it works very well. So during this project, Alan, Grant, yes, and Ellie have returned. Now, you'll remember Alan and Ellie from Jurassic Park. The first time that they came to the park, Ellie came with her children, Alan came with them, and so did Ian. So all three of them have returned for Dominion. My question is, they could have done a lot more with them. Did they use them enough? Not in the way you wanted to. If you expect a return, you expected something a lot better than this. And within the film, they're basically trying to find out what's going on in this secret laboratory. Meanwhile, on the other side of the earth, Bryce Dallas Howard and Chris Pratt are trying to find out what has happened to their biological adopted daughter, which, of course, as you know, is played by Isabel Summon, and she is supposed to be the daughter. She's actually a copy of Dr. Ingles' daughter, which is interesting, really. Maisie Lockwood. Maisie Lockwood's supposed to be the copy from the last film. What's it like? Oh, God, they've officially destroyed Jurassic Park. I'm sorry to say this. This is okay. It is a film you want to watch on a Saturday movie. There's so many ways they screwed up Jurassic World Dominion. So many ways. First of all, pick a story, okay? Pick a story. The annoying thing is about this film is the director didn't seem to realise what sort of story he was going with and how they were linking together. Not only did he diverge from the main storyline, coming in a completely different direction, but it had no link to what we were watching. It was completely annoying. It didn't work. It was really bad, and it was really badly designed. Let's get started on how the camera angles were. Oh my God, the camera was all over the place in this film. I'm not being funny, but if you're going to put a camera angle in a movie and represent dinosaurs, you do it in a way that's not a catastrophe. Me and Steph went to go see this expecting, well, we've heard bad reviews, and I'll tell you something, all those reviewers are completely right. This is a disaster. It is terrible. It is not a rubbish, I'll never watch it again film. I think I'll give it maybe 1 star just for the good jump scares. You'd think even bringing back the original cast from Jurassic Park would add some element of perfection or brilliance, but no, it's completely well unorganised and it doesn't really work. The whole thing is a mess. It's the same thing we've seen before. There was nothing new in it. You know, you expect this story to go in a different way and it doesn't. The acting, the way the direction is done is terrible. The camera shots all over the place. They don't know what they're doing with this movie. The storyline is such a mess. I was confused, then I understood it, then I was confused again. The CGI dinosaurs are really good. However, some of them are pathetic. The way that they do them is absolutely ridiculous. And the motive for the villain was so stupid. And why? Why did they bring back this character? There is one character in it that once again makes an appearance. I know he's an original Jurassic Park member, but there's no point to him. Same as there's characters in this that you just feel, what was the point? What was the point? And the annoying thing that made me annoyed is the fact that not only this film completely missed what storyline it was going with, it completely divulged into the same story that didn't work in the first place. And I know it's confusing. Watch the film, you know what I mean. Before I get into this, let's go through the cast. There's nothing wrong with the cast in this. They do their best to act in it. Bryce Dallas Howard is back with Owen, trying to live with their daughter, adopted daughter, who's supposed to be Maisie Lockwood's clone. Though I don't know why they went with this storyline, because I don't remember Dr. Lockwood having a daughter in this film. When was she mentioned? It doesn't flow. It doesn't make any sense. Why would they go in this direction? The problem with this is they gave us this and then we're thinking, hang on a minute, back to Jurassic Park. How is that possible when she was here? How can she be there, but there at the same time, but about to have that surprise, which I'm trying not to spoil for you. And don't get me wrong, Owen and Bryce Dallas Howard do a really good job with it. They have really good chemistry in the film. But I didn't care. I'm sorry, I didn't care. The characters I wasn't really bothered about. I wasn't bothered with it all. I thought they were okay coming back, but you think they'd do one last triumph for this end film. Even Sam Neill and Ellie coming back in Jurassic Park was... Coming back in Jurassic World was supposed to be this amazing moment where you're supposed to see the characters you know and they're supposed to have this moment. And even though they had this really beautiful moment at the end, I didn't see the point to them. They were just there to kind of sell tickets. Same thing with Jeff Goldblum. He could have played much a major part in this, but again, he was an extra. That's all he was, an extra. They brought in the woman from Rogue One, and I don't know why she was there. She was a pilot. Then they started talking about this stupid plane, and I was like, what? Where are you going with this? The special effects were okay, but they were just a mess. I was so waiting for this film to be over because it's just killed Jurassic Park. It is bad, okay? It is okay to watch on a Saturday. It's not a FU film, but however, I will not be buying this on DVD. This is the end of Jurassic Park now. Please, for all the sakes of the classic dinosaur fans, don't make any more films because they've just messed it up, and the last one was actually very good, and I thought to myself, they're not going to kill this. Oh, wait, yes, they did. Even Isabel Somon, who plays Maisie Lockwood, had a really good part in this, and she was a great character. She had some surprise twist to it, but the surprise twist of the film just overplayed the terrible idea that they had in the last one, and it didn't make any sense. Stephanie was sat on the train going, what the fuck was that? Because honestly, it didn't make any sense because, wait a second, how can that be possible when we know in the classic films they're just making this story up? It made no sense, it didn't flow, and it was just a disaster. So, I mean, honestly, I think it's okay. I'll give it okay because of the jump scares. If you like a jump scare dinosaur in-your-face film that's got no story connection or reason to it, then yeah, maybe you might like this. But I'm begging you, anyone who knows Jurassic World, don't go watch this film. You will be very disappointed. I have got to agree with my mate Josh Foster. It is horrible. It is terrible. It is okay, but it is just a disaster. It's not a completely bad film I never want to watch again. I might watch this on a Saturday if it's on. But for all those reasons, I've got to give Jurassic World Dominion 1 star. So maybe I'm wrong. In your opinion, you might have liked it. There are a couple of people that disagree with me and said, well, why didn't you like this film? If you like this film, let me know in the comment section below. If you don't like this film, give me the reason why you don't like this film. Please click the thumbs up button if you like this video and subscribe to Movie Madness if you want to see any more of my movie reviews. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great week or weekend, and I will see you in my next movie review. And please, for the love of God, if you have any sanity or if you want to go see a great film, don't go see this one.